Welcome to this video tutorial. My name is Joss. Today I'll be lecturing you on Java, how to program your first application on Java. And in this Java we'll be using NetBeans to do this program or to program this Java. So that I will have to let you know some things on Java before we move on to write your first Java application. So I have some outline here which I labeled how to program applications in Java using NetBeans. Number one thing I'll be letting you know is what they call understanding some data types in Java, while the second one says understanding what variables are in Java. The third one here says understanding what variables are in Java and values are in Java, while the fourth one says how to write your first program in Java using NetBeans. The fifth one says different ways in which you can run your Java program in NetBeans. So for us to start here, data types. You can call these element data types. You can call them data types in Java. So what we have here, sorry for that. So what's the first thing? The first element data type in Java is what they call int. Int is all in small letters. This is one of the element data types. The second one is string, which starts with capital letter. This is also an element data type in Java. While you have also double, which is also all in small letter, and also we have float. So now int here stands for integers, which carries numbers, while string here stands for characters, which carries character-based letters. Double here is for which we use for decimal numbers, while float is also for decimal numbers, but float is being used when you want to output an integer number which you have accepted from the user as an integer, and you want to output it as a floating number. You use float on it. Actually, there's other data types. There is byte, that's short, and so on, but we'll be focusing on these three and these four while moving on. So moving to article 2 here, saying understanding what variables are in Java. So what are these variables? Variable can be called or can be used as can be any name, any letter, any character you actually choose to use. Now any character that comes after the element data type is called the variable. Like now, if I have age on this end, maybe I want to put someone's age, I'll just say age. Now age is equals to 24 semicolon. Now we should interested to know that this age here is what we call the variable. Age is what we call the variable. Now equals to is what? Equality sign, which means assignment operation. Now this 24 here will take us to article 3, which says understanding what values are in Java. Now this 24 is now what we call the value in Java. Now you can see that this value here is not written in double quote because this is an integer, but if we are referring to the string, now name here, name is what is a variable for the for the string with my equality sign. Now I have a double quote here and one semicolon. So inside this double quote I have a name called Charles. Now this Charles here inside this double quote is what we call the variable in Java also. So now, why, you may ask a question, why this 24 is not in double quote and this 20 and this Charles here is in double quote? Yeah, why is it like that? Is because int does not have anything to do with double quote, but once you are using a character base, character must be inside a double quote. Whenever you are using string, it must be inside a double quote. So as it is in double have, I can say num is equals to 3.67. it must end with what? Semicolon. Now this is also an integer, as I told you earlier that double is for decimal numbers. This is decimal number here. You cannot use decimal number in int, because if you actually put a decimal number in int like this, it will throw for you what they call syntax error. So we don't use decimal value in integer. So floating here actually output for us a decimal value from int. So this, I believe that you have not understood that age here, name here, num here are variables, which means any letter that comes immediately after the element data type is what we call the variable, which means this value 24 is being stored in this age, whereas this charge is being stored in name, and 3.67 is being stored in num. So for me to output this 24, I will call age. For me to output this 24, and also for me to output this charge, I will call name. Wherever I call name, charge should become there. And also wherever I call this num, 3.67 have to come there. So there's no need for me to start calling this 24 calling charge directly, or this 3.67 directly. What I need to do is only to call this alt, to call this num. We use only the variables to call the values. So the next agenda here says how to write your first program in Java. So for us to move on to that, I need to actually start up my NetBeans. While my NetBeans is starting up, also do well as to also actually run your own. If you don't have one, you make sure you actually install one, download one and install. I have NetBeans 8.1, NetBeans 8.2. So for me, I'm using 8.1. So I don't know, you need to download one and make use of it while watching this tutorial. If you don't have one already, you need to pause this video and actually download one. So my own is actually compile starting up. So let us wait for it for a moment for it to start up. So before that starts up, I want to actually point out some things. How do we actually run or print out letters in this print out letters in the Java in this NetBeans? So again, my NetBeans is already on. So let's move on to that, to the business of the day. So writing our first letter, first. All right, so that is how it is here. Sorry for that. My net been just seized. Okay, now for us to start up this, when you look at this by our left hand side here, you see where just ignore all this. At your left hand side, you see this box here with a plus sign on top. When you put a cursor on top of it, this actually is a Java project. Here you can click here to create a Java project. You can also actually go to what file, click on file, and you see this drop down, on this drop down here, when you click on file, on this drop down here, you see new project. So as when you put a cursor on top of this box here, you also see all the new projects. So all the ways you can actually click on each of them to actually start up the project. So for me, I'll just click on here, and this dialog comes out for me. Look here, it says categories here. I have Java, JavaFX, Marvin, NetBeans, models, and samples. So what we are focusing on is Java, so I need to make sure that this Java is highlighted. Then on the project, we go to what? Java application. So once you click on Java application here, the next thing you do, you go to next. On your next, you have this dialog open here. How they say project name. In project name, this is where you put in the project which you are writing, or the project which wants the name of the company or the project you are writing. This is where you put the name. I can call it, if it's a school, I put for school. If it's for a company, I put the company name, so I'll be able to know that the project is for so and so people, or so and so for so and so thing. So what you need to put here, well, this is our first program, so I will just say welcome. I just call it to welcome page. So the next thing here in agenda says project location. Here tells you where you can find the project. Here is the way these two are the directory where you can actually find this project, the project name you have outputted here. So after that, beneath it, you see what they call, you see, use dedicated folder for storing libraries. We don't have any business with that, just forget about it for now. So the next one, he says create main class. So for me, I don't like using this create main class here, so I'll just uncheck that and go to finish. When you are finished, now as you see, it's now creating the project for us, so you need to wait for it. Okay, while creating the project, if you look at your left hand side here, we should be seeing what they call welcome page here. What about this is more for my programs here. So this is what they call the welcome page. So once I double click on it, you see these two folders. So come out for me. I have source package and libraries. This way you can import other applications or actual links to the project. So here we will focus on source package. When I double click on my source package, what you will be seeing here is what we call default package. Now we are advised not actually to be using the default package while programming. So what I need to do, on this my search package, I will right click on it, go to new. Now I'll go to Java package. So I want to create my own package. So what I need, I will name my own package com dot new. I just come on com dot new package, new project. Actually, you can name your own, anything you want. Anything you want to name it. Here it is telling you the project name. Here the location where the project name is and where the package is located. Here is telling you how you can access this package we have just created now. So next thing I'll do here, I will say finish. Now if you look here, you see that the default package has disappeared, and what we're having here is code.new project. So for me to create my Java here, I'll just right click on it, go to new. Now I want to go to new, I'll go to Java class, click on Java class. So now it's asking us to what name do you want to give the class. So what I need to give the class is say welcome. I'll just go to welcome page. Welcome. Please, interested to know that the first letter in here will have to start with the capital letter. So Please make sure you take note of that. The first letter on the class name must start with capital letter. So after giving the name, you just go to finish. So it's creating the class. Now you see I have created the class here called welcome.java. So here is the interface, the way you start to program. So the next thing we need to do here is actually we need to call out excuse me, we need to call out our main method, because without the main method, any program you write in or any code you write here will be useless. So we'll call out our main method here, which is public static void main. So this is how it is. After writing the public static void main, which is what, which actually say PSVM, the next thing you do, just hit a tab, automatically to be completed for you. That's very nice for that. So what I need to do here, how do I write out or print out that welcome to Java? Simple thing, just say SOUT, then hit your tab again to automatically give you system.out.println ln, which this is what we use to output codes to the console, or output our typed codes to the console for the user to see. So what I need to do here, I'll just say type in welcome to Java. This is what I want to print out. This is our first program. So this is what we're going to print out to the console for the user to see. So the next thing I need to do here, I can run it by going to this welcome to Java here at my welcome.java at my left hand side. Right click on it. I can go to run file, or here I wrote the code, I can right click on it and go to what, run file, click on it. All each ways, these are the two ways you can actually run this program. So now you see it's compiling, running out. Let's wait for it to run, because this is for the first time I'm running it for today. That's why it's actually wasting time to print out. So this is the way you can actually come here again, here drop down here, say run project. You can run it from here, anyway. This is 3 ways you can run it. Okay, now here it is. It's a welcome to Java has been printed out to the what, to the console. Build successfully, total time 2 seconds. So that is, congrats, you have actually outputted your first program, or written your first program in Java using NetBeans. So you can actually subscribe to my channel for other videos. Actually, I have videos for Microsoft Word, I have for PowerPoints, and also this for Java, and how to actually program a web, how you can design a website. Code with all code you need. So that is it for today. You can actually sign off for more, or subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching this.